And those dudes are staring at me like, what the hell? What's up, everybody? We're back. And I did some fixes to the videos. I changed out the quality because the quality on the last one was not that great. It was pretty grainy. So on this one, I changed it to 2.7K. I added higher quality, and yeah, it should be looking better. With the wind noise, I put constant wind canceling, so the wind noise issue should be fixed, hopefully. Besides that, in today's video, we are going to be answering the question of, is the Super 73 worth it? Because I got a couple friends who are trying to get it, and you know, and those dudes are staring at me like, what the hell? No, but yeah, I got a couple friends who are trying to get the bike, and I guess this could be a video for them and a video for other people of why they should get the bike. If you guys don't already know, I have the Super 73 S2 black. I do not have the what is it called, the XR, whatever it's called. I don't have the one with the back suspension. I have the one with no back suspension, only front suspension. But it's still a pretty good bike, and most of them are pretty much the same. It's not a big difference. Give me a sec, I gotta fix the mirror. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and find a wide spot. Oh, let's go fast. But I'm gonna try and take it easy on this ride so I could, you know, explain the pros and cons of this bike. Let me fix the mirror real quick. All right, fix that mirror. That looks good. All right, that should be good. No, but yeah, to start off the video, the first pro that I have with this bike, we're gonna start with the pros, because, you know, I think people want to hear the pros of this stuff first. But the pro is that you could literally, like, at least with the Super 73 S2, this thing weighs 70 pounds with the battery, and then it weighs 61 pounds without the battery. So it's a pretty good bike if you're trying to keep it in like a city like New York and you're trying to store it somewhere. There's that, so it's really good for that. If you're trying to store it somewhere, it's pretty lightweight for a e-bike. You know, there's e-bikes like the Onyx, which are pretty heavy, but this one's pretty good. Second of all, this bike is fast. It's fast for being a $2,500. No, I got mine for $2,300 because I got it with pre-order. But if you are getting it now, it will be $2,500. So yeah, it will be $2,500 now, plus shipping, so it'll be like $2,600. For that price, I gotta say it's a pretty good bike. You know, it goes 32 miles per hour. I've hit 35 with a friend on the back too, which was pretty nice. It was pretty nice. You know, if you want something faster, you could go for an Onyx, but that's $4,500 with delivery, which is, or no, not even. I think after delivery it's $4,700, because delivery costs like delivery costs like $3,000 or something. No, sorry, not $3,000. What am I saying? $300. So yeah, you're gonna be paying $4,700 for a bike like that. and it's gonna weigh like 120 pounds. You can't lift it up anywhere. It's gonna be super heavy, and it's just gonna be a hassle. At least if you live in the city like me, because I park my bike in my apartment, or my dad's apartment, and it fits really well. You know, I have no issues at all. I park it, I'm done, that's it. I'm not worried with someone stealing it, even though I do have alarm systems and a lock. Let me take my keys out. See, I got an alarm system, so if I do need to lock the bike, I could lock it. It doesn't really lock the actual, it doesn't actually lock the actual battery. It only locks the what's it called, it only locks the, like, if someone moves the bike, it's gonna ring. So it's not that big. So I guess we could go into a quick con of that. This bike, if you do leave it outside, could be stolen. This bike could easily be stolen if you leave it outside and don't lock it up. And even if you do lock it up, you need a pretty heavy lock. I have a 9-pound kryptonite lock. So, you know, I'm prepared, but I haven't had a situation where I have to lock it up. I mostly just go on like little joyrides, or if I'm going somewhere, I can just leave it outside for a second, hop inside, put on the alarm lock, and nobody really touches it. So yeah. But back to the pros. This bike is a sexy bike. Like, this bike is nice. Let me see if I can pull over somewhere and just show off how beautiful this bike looks. Let me pull over here real quick. No, but yeah, this bike is gorgeous. Even like looking from like sitting on it, like, I don't know how you look from the side, but just sitting on it feels like, you know, it feels cool as shit. You know, you definitely get head turning. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe you don't want the attention, but this thing turns heads. People ask questions all the time, so it's definitely a good looking bike, and it's an interesting bike. So if you're trying to get that girl that denied you, get this bike, and then she'll say yes. She'll say yes to your date. Let me go ahead and pull up here real quick and just show off this gorgeous bike. Pulling where there's not much sun. Yeah, but this is the bike. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick, not gonna lie. You know, you got the nice ass light, which is bright as shit, which we'll get into next. People see you. Well, we don't even have to get into another pro. It's just people see you. You know, you got beautiful ass tires. Everything looks sick. Just the design of it looks amazing. It doesn't come with mirrors though. I added the mirrors myself. It doesn't come with back pegs. Added that too. You know, and especially like, we're gonna get into another pro of this. Let me get on the bike first. Give it a sec. Another pro. Wait. Get off this bumpy road. Oh, there we go. Ooh, scratched my leg. That hurt. No, I'm good. All right. Another pro of this bike is the fact that what's it called? It's super customizable. I know there's a lot of other bikes like the Onyx and the Husk bikes, which my friend has. You know, they're customizable too. I know the husks, you have to like, everything is about customization. You pay to customize your bike. With Onyx, I know you just get the standard bike and then you can do whatever you want with it. But I feel, at least from the Super73 community, I've seen way more customization. Way more like interesting stuff done with them. I've seen someone make it into like a literal motorcycle look. You know, they added the front windshield. You know, they added the engine bay look on the bottom. So it's pretty interesting what you could do with these bikes. So yeah, I don't know, it's a pretty cool bike. When it comes to speed, there's also like the factor that how many miles you could go with this bike. Bro, like, give me a sec, I gotta stop real quick and actually see how badly I scratched up my leg. Whatever, I think I just scratched the skin of it. Whatever, that's fine. Oh, we're good. No, but when it comes to speed, like I said, it goes 32 miles per hour. That was loud. It goes 32 miles per hour, and with that, if you, at least in my experiences, I'm 210 pounds, 6'2" dude, and going 32 miles per hour lasts me about, let's say, it lasts me about, I don't know, I think yesterday I did a full 32 miles per hour test ride, and I think I got, what was it, it was 8 miles there, 8 miles back. I think I did like 20 miles roughly. So, you know, if you're 210 or if you're lighter, you could easily pull off going what's it called, 32 miles and doing at least 20 miles of range. Maybe even more if you're lighter, less if you're heavier. But this bike does handle, I think, 325 pounds of weight. So at least for me, I could get a small person on the back. I've gotten someone that's 180 pounds on the back, and the bike's been fine. It pulls fine. Like I said, we hit 35 going actually down one of these hills. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. I don't know, it's just a fun bike. I don't really have much to say. It's just, you kind of have to like try it to understand how fun it is. Like when you just listen to people speaking out the pros, it's just like, sure, there's all these things that people can say, like, you know, myself being one of them, but like when you hop on this bike, it's something different. Like the fun factor is amazing. Like all my friends have hopped on it and they said this thing's amazing. Like it has pull. Like here, I'll show it right now. Like we just hit 31 right there, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, you could do that. This thing definitely pulls, especially because it's an electric engine, or not engine, motor. So it's pretty much like a Tesla on 2 wheels. You know, you're not gonna be riding one of those. Like, I don't know. Personally, really would recommend getting one of these. But with any video that has pros, there are cons. Now the cons of this bike definitely has cons, right? I need to pull over for this one again. Or actually, let me demonstrate this. So let's go ahead and hit, we're gonna hit 20. All right, and we're gonna brake, right? We're still going 13 miles per hour after braking. The brakes on this bike are decent. They're not great. I definitely wish they would have gave us bigger brakes on these things, because just the stopping power sometimes is not enough, especially when you're going 30 miles per hour or 32 and you weigh 210 pounds, plus the bike is 60 pounds, 70 pounds. Going that fast is not fun. Well, it is fun until you have to brake and there's like someone popping up in front of you like a car. Like that right there. Like, imagine if I was going full speed, I didn't see that car and I had to brake. It would have been, that's it. It would have been GG for me, you know? But, yeah, I don't know. Definitely wish the brakes were bigger. They're pretty small. They could have definitely put on bigger ones. I would have rather paid an extra $100 for bigger brakes. It's whatever, it's all good. Another thing that I've actually seen on Reddit, I haven't experienced it myself yet, thank God, and I actually mentioned it in my first video. The tires on this thing apparently are not that reliable. I'm not 100% sure if they fixed it, because I was looking at a couple of videos and my tires look different from other people's tires. You know, my tires have like the white wording on them and they look a bit more heavy duty, while other YouTubers who have like the early models of these bikes, their bikes are like, I don't know, their tires, feels bad getting tickets. Their tires are like non-existent. I've seen people get their tires popped from little things like what's it called, little things like branches going into them. Like, come on, you know, just little things like that. Let's go ahead and take the shore again. Following the same route from last video. It's calm, it's nice. My leg not bleeding? Yeah, it's not bleeding. I just scraped some skin. Yeah, like the tires on this thing are nice. They're big, they're comfy, especially if you have them on the right pressure. They roll nice and they brake nice, and you know, they feel soft. That guy just did an illegal U-turn and just stared at my GoPro camera, and so did that guy. No, but what's it called? Yeah, I definitely would want to replace my tires for like better tires, or at least it would be sick if they could have like heavy duty tires that are not prone to a branch popping up. But I haven't had any issues, so I can't really say it's a bad thing, at least for me. But seeing from what other people experienced, it could be an issue, and a pretty bad issue, especially when the tires are like 50-60 bucks. Try not to hit anyone. All right. Another con that I have, well, a personal con that I have, or you could say personal vendetta I have against Super73, is not the lack of customization in the actual bike and how it looks, but the customization in how fast this bike goes. Because I know with the Surons, which is a different brand of bikes, with the Surons, you have a wire that you could cut, and if you cut that wire, it makes your bike go faster. You pretty much unlock the bike. And this bike has a 2000 milliamp, I think, or milliwatt, whatever, 2000 amp something motor. So this thing could go pretty quick. This thing could easily go past 32, easily hit 40, and compete with like bikes like the Hucks or whatever they're called, you know. But they limit them. They limit them, and they make them super slow. Well, not super slow compared to other bikes, super slow. You know, it does go 30, as I'll demonstrate right now. 30 against the wind, easy peasy. Like, it is quick, you know, but definitely if they were able to allow people to unlock the bikes further, like I know they have the app, and you could put it on different modes depending on how you want to ride and stuff like that. I know they have that, but if they were able to give us like a 5th mode where you could customize your speed to mile ratio, you know, like maybe I want to go 50, maybe I want to go 40 and I don't care about my miles, you know, like a Tesla. Like Teslas have options for that. I don't know, that'd be cool. That'd be really sick. And maybe that's the thing they're gonna add later on, but I don't know, that's just a con for me, a personal vendetta, you could say, of I wish they had customization with the interface and like what you could do and how fast you could go. But yeah, another con is the front suspension, right? The front suspension is great, but I feel like they could have done more. Like, it's a great front suspension. Like, when you brake, you feel the bike lean forward. You're not flying over the front bars. It's good, it's good. But they could have done better. I think they also could have added a back suspension for the S2 for the price. But, you know, I guess they know more about how much it costs to put this bike together. And I guess it is a luxury item. If you want back suspension and front suspension for the same price, you could get a juiced bike. I know juiced bikes have back suspension, I'm pretty sure, on their models with the same price. Like the Hyper Scorpion, I'm pretty sure, is like close to this price. I think it's a bit more. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's a fun bike, and I couldn't imagine it. So the video cut out. That was great. The video cut out and decided to just end. But what I was saying was, yeah, I just don't understand how people can't like this bike, even if it's slight cons. And there's probably more. I haven't listed all of them. With its slight cons, it's just a great bike. It's a great bike to ride. It's a fun bike to ride, and it's just a good time in general. Like, I've yet to meet up with in the beginning of a group ride and see how it is, but I've heard they're super fun, and they're just a fun time. And oh, there's my credit card. But even without that, it just, if you're by yourself riding around, you can get around wherever you want. It's a super portable bike. Well, at least for bike standards and e-bike standards, it's a portable bike. You can put it wherever you want. You could do whatever you want with it. Like I said, with mods and stuff like that, you can make it look however you want. And it's just fun, you know, just hitting the gas, going 32. It's a fun time. It's legal, it's great, and it's just good. So if you were thinking about, should I get a Super 73, is it worth getting a Super 73, I hope this video answers your question. Like anything, there are cons to this bike, you know, but I think the pros just outweigh it, you know, just the fun factor outweigh it. Let's take this right. And it's just a fun bike, and I would recommend it to anyone who's thinking about getting it. Just get it, ride it, try it, and you'll love it. It's a different experience when you're on it, and it's a fun experience, you know. Hearing it from my friends saying it themselves, you know, when they got on it and tried it, it's a fun experience, you know. So yeah, hopefully that changes your mind. Hopefully you know, I answered the question of, is a Super 73 worth it? And hopefully I see you guys in the next video, which is probably going to be a group ride with the guys on their Husks, and maybe we could get a Husk review of how that bike is. So yeah, see you guys in the next video, and have a good day.